All right. So, hello everyone, and welcome to this week's weekly leadership call. And as speaker, this is the CMO, Magnus Larsson. It's really nice to have all of you here. Now, this call we do every Sunday, just to keep an update what's going on in the market, what's happening with the pop, and everything like that. And today there is a really special call as we have a special guest today to talk a little bit about something called BeTv, which is actually a very, very interesting thing. Now, to start off, let's talk about one part first, which is when Pop Social. Because in the last few months we've been operating here, a lot of people are asking, when do they start Pop Social? So let me just cover a little bit information about that. And secondly, also, of course, after that, I will invite our special guest speaker for tonight, Mr. Aaron. So let me see. Let's move on to the first step. And this is, like I said, a lot of people is asking, when do we launch Pop Social? I mean, as you all know the story, which I also told you before, but for new people here, let me just tell the story, how it all started from the beginning. Now, the original founders, Michael Chen and Dr. Joey, seek the investment capital and got seed investors coming on board in October 2023. And then they used that money to, of course, launch the first, let's call it beta version of Pop Social. You see a little bit movie about that here as well. Now, that was very successful, of course, in the beginning. They launched it in January 2024, and very quickly they came up to over 500,000 registered users. Of course, it's a huge success, right? But the problem is they didn't have a full ecosystem to support the value and the growth of our native token PPT. And as I mentioned before, there was two investors, Mr. Pone and Mr. Nick, who saw this really nice company with everything right things thinking, but they did have one mistake. They didn't implement a full ecosystem. Now, these two guys decided to invest into Pop Social, but they also have demand. So first, they bought up majority of the shares of the company, but still, the original founders, Michael and Dr. Joey, is still there. The institutional investors are still there, but the majority of that they still bought over, and they also bought in most of the PPT that already was on the market. But there was one more demand they had, and that was you need to take down the app because the app is actually creating more problems than benefit because of the PPT didn't have any support of the value. So they took down the app, but they also have, of course, intention to relaunch it. So I've been asking them sometimes, like, okay, where are we with this? So is it the app ready? They said, yeah. The app has been ready for a long time. So the app is ready, but he said there is a few demands before we see to actually have sustainable growth, we need to wait a little bit longer. And then I asked now, and I got actually two things. So when Pop Social, and this is good for us to know, all right? Number one, they want the price of the PPT to hit $1. That is one demand they have. And to be honest with you guys, if you see what's going on the market, been going up since I joined in March, is right now it's going up a lot. And second part is they want to have 1 million wallets registered. I mean, they already have 500,000 of Pop Social, and they very quickly and very soon will have 500,000 registered also in Pop Max. So these two will probably be in combination. So when we're reaching, who knows, maybe a few months from now, or I believe and I know it's going to be before this year. It's going to be this year for certain things, right? So that is no problem. So now at least you have some measurements to see that when the price of PPT hits $1 and we have 1 million registered wallets, then we are ready to launch the Pop Social. And that can be very, very quick, to be honest with you. Now, moving on, and this was just a very short thing today, but I really want you guys to understand this part. Secondly, let's again talk a little bit about the pop ecosystem. We already talked about Pop Max and all this ecosystem before. We already spoke about Nevex, the Pop Social Token, Metaverse, PopX, and also, of course, Pop Chain. But there's one more thing that's going to be added into this ecosystem, and that is going to have a crucial point in the future. It's a collaboration that I think is a really perfect match. Do you guys know what that is? Let me show you. Now, if you take Pop Social, which is our core, we also have additional thing that we want to add into our ecosystem, and that is BeTv. And instead of me explaining everything, because I'm sorry, Aaron, I did not get all, because in the event there was a lot of things to happen. So we actually today invited Aaron to come here to speak. And Aaron is the COO of BeTv. So welcome, Aaron, and how are you doing, my friend?
Hello, Magnus.
Hello, Aaron.
Nice to meet you again. I
Same,
think around
same.
2 weeks time in Jeju that time. And thanks
Correct.
for inviting me today to join your conference and share regarding our BTV. Good evening to all the Pop Social members. So thank you for taking the time to join me today, and thanks Magnus for inviting me to join your event today to share regarding our BTV. Because just now, right, Magnus also got informed you we are the one of the new ecosystem to join in the Pop Social, because we understand Pop Social, they are doing social and then doing the Web3. Actually, what we BTV doing, right, actually is doing the same thing. We are trying to build a Web3 version of the TikTok. This is what we're trying to do in this year and next year. This is what we're trying to do. So actually, I'm here to share with you a movement. Actually, BTV not just a product, and it's also not a platform, but actually it's a revolution that redefine the value of digital content as we know. Actually, our earlier right is increased visual. We create more video than ever before. But what happened to that content? Who own it? Who earn it? And who control it? So today, right, I will introducing our BTV, a new generation Web3 short video ecosystem that restore value to creator and the user. And in the Web3 world, right, every second of the creation become an asset, and you're about to see how. So let's start with the problem. We need to know what is the industry pain point now. So in the traditional platform like YouTube, TikTok, they already become a giant, but at what cost? They almost take 50% of the creative earning. They control the distribution with the algorithm, and then they mine our data and sell it. And worst of all, they determine what content live or die. This is what happened in the Web2 industry now. So viral video, they go viral for 3 days and then disappear. Creators spend hours producing content only to see buried under a flood algorithm driving noise. So there are no content ownership, no transparent revenue sharing, no real user right, and almost zero memory on the internet. So we believe that in this segment, in the short video, right, there we need to have a change. So now let's talk about the number. The global short video market is projected to reach 135.9 billion. And then in the TikTok alone, right, is expected to become around 100 billion account with over 2 billion monthly users worldwide. So on the Web3 world, right, the growth is even more explosive. Web3 users have grown over 3,300% per year. By 2025, right, over 400 million people will use Web3 and 30 to 50% will be active. So what does it mean? Actually, right, it means the short video space, right, is booming. And the Web3 about to transform it completely. $1 trillion market is ready to disruption. So this is why and where BET come in. So BTV, right, is the world's first fully decentralized short video platform built on the blockchain. So we combine SocialFi, NFT technology, and DAO government to complete reimagining how the value is created, distributed, and owned in the content world. So for creator, right, the BTV enable one-click video publishing, instant NFT mining, transparent revenue sharing. So for the user, right, We earn while watching. So listen wrong. When we watch, we earn. Watch to earn. And then we have the voting on what trend. And most importantly, we participate in the platform government. So we are not a clone of Web2. We are the Web3 native video ecosystem built with transparent and value fairness as its core. So our vision, what is our vision over here? Our short-term goal is very clear, to become the TikTok of Web3. But our long-term vision is even bigger. We're building a multi-dimension content and traffic ecosystem, a Web3 powered digital universe that put creator and user at the center. So BeTv integrate crypto wallet and exchanges, and we have creator tools, and we have a downvoting system and NFT-based content IP management. So this is not just a video platform. It's a complete economic and government module for digital content creator. So you can see we have our own economic system. So our economic system run a dual token module. So BA is used for the mining, creation, and incentive and DAO activity, while B token is power live streaming, advertising, and user level payment. And then creator earn from tasks, content, view, and community wood, while the user we earn by watching, sharing, and engagement. So in this case, if we watch the YouTube video, what you get, actually we done nothing. We just spend our time in the YouTube or in the TikTok. But in the BVTV, when we watch, we earn, we share, we earn, we engaging, we earn. So it is value that reward participant from all sides. No matter you are the creator, viewer, and ecosystem partner, you will get your part from our platform. So this is our core value over here. So what's make BeTv become different? First, lossless live broadcast reward. So viewer contribute without spending, and creators still earning, flipping the old donation modules on its hand. Second is zero gas fee experience. Our platform subsidize gas fee and user wallets for seamless onboarding. Third, our DAO-based content currency, no more algorithm black box or user wood on what trend. Fourth, our smart contract automation, copyright, licensing, and revenue are handling on-chain with full transparent. And lastly, cross-platform interoperability. So wallet, DAPP, exchanges all connect in one seamless ecosystem. Next is regarding our product features. So let's walk through the product itself. From the creation page, we have upload a video and mint it as an NFT instantly. So creator can customize copyright revenue share. So you are not getting wrong. When we create the YouTube, actually the product or the content is belong to YouTube, not belong to the user, not belong to the content creator. But in BVTV, you can upload the video and then they will become the NFT. And this NFT is belong to you. And then you can customize the revenue over here. And second is the discovery page. We will show trending content based on the Darwood NFT value ranking and creator leaderboard. So in the YouTube, the trending is based on the algorithm by YouTube themselves. But in the BTV, is based on the Darwood and also the NFT ranking. And most important is our creation leaderboards. While for the asset page, we are the MPC wallet built in the BTV. So there will be a multi-chain wallet dashboard for managing your token, NFT, and define tool. So BTV is a creator suite, social network, government portal, and asset wallet all rolled into one. But how are we going to work it? So let's walk through the product itself. So over here, how does BTV generate revenue? A 5% fees, of the video trading in the secondary market. Second is the advertising auction system. And third, we're using the DAPP wallet service fee. This is how we generate our value. And then based on our financial forecast, in year one, we estimate we have 5 million users and estimate the revenue around 20 million. While for the second year, the figure will be triple up to 30 million users, and our revenue, expected to 150 million. While for the third year, we expect we have 100 million user and 500 million revenue. So actually, this is not a theory. There is a structure and scalable business model. While over here, right, we also have our competitive over here. So we're starting the competition. What is our competition over here? We have our competitor. First is the Geely GameFi video. But this gaming video, right, they actually lack of strong monetization. While for another one is Chigari dominating in India, but it's too much advertising and centralized. And another one is the Toka. Toka, right, is used decentralized storage, but when they use the apps, it's quite not user friendly. So actually, it's quite weak for the user engagement. While for our BeTv, right, we lead with the NFT ownership, DAO government, and transparent revenue and cross-chain integration. So this is our advantage compared to currently Web3 or Web2, our competitor, but we are advantage over here. And then over here, you can see our roadmap. So we have a strong roadmap for the 3-year planning over here. So in the Q2 in 2025, right, platform will be launched and the NFT tools and point system will be figured out. And then in the Q3, quarter 3, 2025, DAO features auction and Metaverse Pavilion all will be joining us. And then in Q4 2025 until 2026, right, we will open our API to join more ecosystem to our BTV. And then we have a wallet stacking and NFT marketplace. So, and then what is the team behind them? So we have some core member over here. So first, right, which is our CEO, which is a former TikTok head of growth in the North America. And our CTO is an early Ethereum developer and Zakia Proto experience, which is a vendor. And our CMO is Caspian. He is the lead marketplace strategy in the opposite. And I, as a deep expertise in the DeFi and content mobilization and community building. So I'm doing most in the community building. That's why I joined this time in the Jeju event. And I hope next time we have the pop social event, I also able to take part on it. So before I end my sharing today, right, I wish to share with you one of the very, very important thing is BTV is not just a project. Actually, it is a belief. In crypto world, right, we are very, very different from the Web2 industry. We believe that the creator deserve ownership. This is very, very important to the creator. And second, we believe that, right, user deserve transparent, because when we use the social media platform like TikTok and YouTube, right, you can see all the content, right, actually is provided by the platform based on our behavior. So in this situation, right, a lot of our data and a lot of information for ourselves actually will be lacked of. But in BBTV, we serve our user transparent is our priority. And then we also believe that the content deserve value, not just a view. This is very, very different from now. So if you are the creator, I hope you can join us with BTV. And then if you are the Web3 believer, partner with us. So if you are the visionary, help us to build the BTV. Because in the world of the BTV, your lens can change the world. So this is what the BTV bring out to here. And then lastly, right, I want to share one of the very typical example. You can see now in the YouTube and the TikTok, right? Majority of the YouTuber or the live streamer or the big KOL, right, is monopoly by the MCM. So for the ordinary people, like a grassroots people, they want to join, become the live stream or the YouTuber or the TikToker, it's very hard. We need to spend a lot of resources. We need to put a lot of money. We need to do a lot of work on it. But even we put a lot of money, we put a lot of effort, we also very hard to compete with this big influencer, big KOL. So now, right, we need a platform. We need a Web3 platform can redefine the social media. So BTV is trying to bring this up to them. So we hope BTV, when we launch it out, we can attract a lot of influencers and we have a lot of KOL which they are unable to get their views and the traffic from the Web2 industry. And we believe that in the Web3, they need a very, very big platform to do the social media platform like the live stream, because currently in the market BeTv, we don't have a very serious competitor. Because in the Web3, TikTok no longer have, because we just see the YouTube, we have a TikTok, but no longer in the Web3. Yeah, Binance, Bybit, they try to do in this social media, but the most they can do, right? They only can build an API in their Binance exchange, and the Bybit exchange, they have one like a like their own social media platform, but not for short video. So for our side, right, we are aimed to do the short video to become the Web3 version of TikTok. This is our short-term market, but we hope all the Pop Social member can lead us, can join us, because we also become one of the ecosystem under the Pop Social, because we share the same vision with the Pop Social, because we will try to build something in the social fine and we pay fine and all of this together. So actually, I'm very proud to join to our family of the Pop Social ecosystem. So I hope today I can have a brief explanation regarding our BTV, and I hope in the future when our product launch, all of you can download and experience it, because this product is very, very magnificent, and we can hope this product can bring a lot of changes to all the content creator or the content viewer or even all the stakeholder. So this is BET what trying to bring to all of us. So today, right, this is my short sharing to you. Hope in the future I can bring our product share to you, and you can download and join us to the BTV. Thank you so much today, and thank Magnus for inviting me to join your webinar today.
Thank you so much, Aaron, for the nice presentation. And I also hope that all of you now see and understand the huge power that is behind. Together with Pop Social, we will bring the short video market boom up. And it's going to be an amazing attraction towards our PPT as well. And that is a huge, important thing, because BeTv has a huge community behind them as well. So all of this is actually really, really interesting. And again, thank you, Aaron, for taking your time to share with us. And we will definitely welcome you back once everything is up and running. And so I hope you all guys understand that this has a huge potential. We are in an era of Web3. In the future, everyone who comes with a Web2 project, no one will be interested, because, you know, it has to be decentralized, has to be transparent. And that's why blockchain Web3 is the answer to a lot of things. At this current moment, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, they're all running on Web2. There is a big, huge gap, which we can use our full ecosystem to support and get a lot of people to join into Pop Social. And that will benefit all of us, as our currency is PPT. Now, today it's a little bit shorter, because last time it was a little bit longer, but I really hope you understand fully about what Aaron explained to you, and the collaboration together with Pop Social. We will dominate the Web3 TikTok version. All right, guys. So with that, I will say thank you, everyone, for taking your time to be here with us. And next Sunday, we will see you again. And then I will bring another guest on the call, and that's going to be the CEO of Nivex, the former NX1, our own exchange. So thank you guys for this week. Talk to you soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.